It's crazy. My cousin had to teach me. He's the producer of my show, and he had to fly down and physically show me. So I'm like, what's a podcast?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes like that's actually how I learn, like, like is by watching other people do it, because you can tell. I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, I'm like, I need to know.
I don't think all those words go in that sentence.
Same. Okay, this is Tatiana, and I'm here at Tokyo-ish, and we are here with Lollytops. I said it right?
Hi, guys.
Hi! Oh my goodness.
Hi, Tatiana.
What size are those tatas?
I am a 36 double D.
Double Z?
Double D, 36 double D.
How did you get that? Like, who do you go to get those?
I went to a plastic surgeon by the name of Dr. Sexton, and I went and got them enhanced. I was already pretty big to begin with, naturally, but I had kids and I wanted them, fixed and stuff again. So I got 1,000 cc's in each. So
I thought
honestly what I had.
I thought you had to leave the country to get them that big.
No. Well, if I would have went any bigger, then because I think in the U.S. you can only get up to 1,000 cc's, and then anything over that, like 1,200 or anything over that, you have to go out of the country for.
What is why? Is it just medically like different?
Yeah, it's different. Like different laws, different it's just different materials. I mean, and different countries and different countries and than the U.S.
The government shouldn't be able to restrict how big our boobs are.
But well,
they're limiting. They're limiting us. Now, how long has it been since they've been this big?
Oh, I've had them. I've been like this for 20 years now.
Wow.
So I'm quite accustomed to it.
And how do you function every day? You can't lay on your stomach, can you?
Yeah, I actually can. Yeah, here. We'll do it.
She's gonna lay on her stomach. I love them. That's the first thing I see. I think you're absolutely beautiful. She's laying on her stomach. Look at, oh my God, is it like laying on a pillow?
No, they're just they're just squishy,
Squishy, yeah.
I mean, they're just as squishy as real boobs.
Yeah.
So
I feel like those are like really high quality. I mean, they look good. Some girls, when they get them too big, they look like they separate from the body.
Yeah. So actually, that's funny because I was actually just thinking about that for pictures, because a lot of my own, I've been shooting for probably 25 years now. So so I was thinking about that the other day, that back in the day when I became a big bust feature, I wasn't even considered big bust. I was the smallest of the big bust features that were out there.
Jeez.
But they used to say when they would shoot them, if they could see the boobs from the back, when they would put their arms like this and they could see the boobs from the back, that they were really big.
Yeah.
Wow. I was I wonder, and I actually did try to take a picture, I have to actually stand a certain way for him to show like that. So
yeah.
Mine aren't that big. So
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine any other girl standing next to you, and you're the small one of the group.
Yeah, I've actually been the small one in the group many times, but I mean, I've been around girls who have boobs as big as I am. I'm not very big, so
no,
I'm only 4'10". So.
Oh, I'm 4'8", so.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness, I'm taller than you?
Yes, you are actually taller than me, and I have triple D's, but they're mine, but
wow.
They're pretty big. Wow. You can't see them now, they're all smashed in, but it's hard to get them in. How do you find
the only thing with these is I necessarily can't smash these into anything, unless I wear a sports bra to
Yes, to get them going. Now, what is it like when you used to take your kids to school? Everybody's looking at you in your t-shirt at PTA, right?
Well, I mean, I am actually able to cover them up if I need to, I found ways, and I do wear sports bras or sweatshirts and things like that. I don't know, I'm not going to school. I'm going to school to drop them off. So
there's no PTA meetings where you're standing up at the front. You're like,
No.
hi everybody, my name's Miss Lollytops.
Yeah, they
Where did
like that.
where did the name come from?
So I have a friend that I've had in my life for about 25 years now, and he's just a real funny, silly guy. And I remember standing around and we were all joking around, and he was joking around about how little I was. And he started singing the Lollipop Guild song from,
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
and then, yeah, we were all, because we were all, a lot of us were just kind of sitting around trying to decide, like, what my name should be. And we were coming up with different things. And that, like, for some reason that just came up, and he like started singing that, and then somebody was like, hey, we should do Lolly, like you should. And then like it kind of came together, like the whole thing came together, Lollytops, but like I still got the song with it too, so they just changed it to
That is so cute. I love
yeah.
that's a good, I love names when they're like organic. Like my name's Tatiana. It's my real name. It's been that way. I tried to go with other names. It just doesn't fit. Like it's Tatiana. And people think it's a dancer name, and it's not.
Yeah, like you don't answer to anything else either. Like actually a lot of fans, and I don't mind saying this, but a lot of fans actually know me on my page as either Vicky or Lolly.
Yes. I seen you as Vicky.
Yeah, they a lot of them have known me for 20, a lot of them have followed me for 20 years, so
I mean, you look like a spring chicken to me. I'm 40.
thank you.
So
I will be 43 in August.
we are so close in age. See, I don't feel that bad. Usually it's a 20-year-old and she's like, I'm 23.
No.
Like,
I think it's like, I think this age is actually really, really kind of cool because it's more freedom. You stop, it's not that you stop caring, it's more the confidence that you've been working on for so many years to have a show out there to be proud of, just naturally comes out, it just naturally comes out and everything, because you're just like, what, I am good at this.
You know who you are. Yeah, you've been doing it.
Exactly. You know who you are. You're ready to, and for me, I'm ready to have, I want to have fun. I mean, I've been working my butt off, so I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to get out there and do some tours, do some shows, or
Tell me about your tours and shows.
So the tour thing, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with the tour yet. I have a couple events that I'm going to do this year. Hopefully that lead up into starting to maybe tour like later, during winter time or something like that. I'm kind of late getting into everything, and so like when you get into it takes a while to build back up to it. So for me, I was in it for a long time. I was a feature for a long time. And I shot for a ton of magazines. So I was in it for a long time, and then I dropped out about 2010. And I started moving into other things. Like I did radio, I was a rock girl. I would go to the shows and promote the bands and things like that. And I did that for a long time, for a couple of years. And then I was influenced to get back into featuring. And so I got back on stage after 10 years of like not doing it. And that's when I won the bus title. And then everybody was like, see, you won a title. Like, that's how good you are still. Like, you need to still do this. So yeah, it's been a build up, but it's taken me about 2.5 years to get to this point, like right now. Yeah. So like we've put a lot of work into it. I've had so much help from so many people in the last 5 years, the last 2 years, the last year especially. I've had so much help and such a big push, to bring love back. So, yeah, I'm trying. So we'll see. I think it's great. I mean, most of the showgirls in the circuit. You've been there. A lot of the magazine artists, the guys who set up the expos and things like that. So, I mean, I think it's great for you to make a comeback. I think this is time for comebacks. After COVID was a comeback time. Yeah, I think so too. And that too. That that whole COVID thing. Ugh. Did you miss being a feature? Did you miss being a showgirl? It's kind of funny because I didn't think that I did until I actually did the contest. And then I was like, I forgot, because over the years I had still practiced dance. Yeah. Because that's just a thing for me. Like I've just been dancing all my life. That's how I relieve stress and everything, and Like, I don't know, other people will work out or something like that. I actually will just dance it out, I'll figure something out. But, and so like getting back into it, actually doing the show again, though, I was like, wow, that was kind of cool, and then like I got such a cool response from the crowd and everything. I was like, hey, okay.
You're like, get back. What am I doing? Why did I leave?
I dance like now. I actually dance comparably to when I was a feature. Like it was okay then, but I did, a lot of pole tricks.
Yeah.
I mean, but now because of the practice that I put in over the years of dancing, like I actually can dance and stuff. So
yeah.
I actually am super excited. I'm like, hey, I can actually dance now. Like I can make this look cool,
It's like, so you're better than before. You're better than before. You're better than before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I say that with a lot of confidence because I didn't realize that until I watched myself.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like how much practice, because I would dance 2-3 hours a day, through the years, and not think about it because I would just how I did. And then when I saw myself perform, for the contest, and after I realized, I was like, oh my God, I was good. I was like, yeah, and I was like, hey.
Where was the contest? It was recent, right?
So that was a Miss New World for 2020. So that was really like a confusing time because that was like with COVID going on and stuff, but it was kind of chilling out. So that was in Peoria, Illinois, and at the Lux.
Yes.
Yeah, sadly the Lux burned down, but
no. Yes. You burnt it down. No, I'm joking. You
burned it. No,
burned it. You've made your headline and it was over. That was it. The Lux.
Yeah.
Lux was like, that's it. This is it. She's it. There's no more. She is burned in stone. This is what we want. You went down in history with it. I mean, they'll remake something. I think it'll come back in a different form.
Yeah. I think I don't think there's not like remaking any of Lollipops from the past or anything like that,
Yeah.
It's just now I get to, I don't know, like it's kind of it's freeing because I also get to just kind of do whatever I want with Lolly now. And I have more different opportunities. All the opportunities that I actually am receiving now and going forward are the ones that I was fighting for way back when, and I couldn't get a hold of them. I couldn't grasp it. You just had to, it was so much work. We didn't have the internet to promote us. We really had to,
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Like I said, 20 years ago, like we didn't have the things that
they're like, go to the mall, pass out flyers, go to the mall. We're strippers. We're strippers, right? We're traveling strippers. We're gonna go to the mall and hand out, hey, come see my show. I was like, really?
Yeah, you had to find somebody's pager number to get them to come. Yeah.
I was like, I was like, you guys don't even understand how social media has like opened up, it's killed a lot of stuff, but it's opened up so much stuff and made it so much more accessible and convenient.
Yeah. Because now do you ever do like the webcam shows?
I have not, but I've been actually kind of looking into a bunch of stuff. I started recently opening up a bunch of my my pay sites and things like that because I do plan on doing more content and more content work and everything like that. I've actually got a content shoot for an OF next week coming up, so I do plan on trying to put more of that out there because until I start touring, I've got nothing else to do but maybe show them off.
What about now the paid sites? Is that like an OnlyFans or?
Yeah, I have an OnlyFans. I'm setting up a Loyal Fans. I have I can't remember. There's another one. I can't remember offhand what it is.
Is it? I have to. It's always Lollipops on their tops.
Yeah, everything is under Lollipops. So my Twitter, my Instagram, Facebook, everything will be under Lollipops except for Clapper. That one is Tops Lolly. There's another Lollipops on there, but the only difference is on the Clapper is Tops Lolly. It's top first.
Tops. Okay, I'm on the Clapper too, and a lot of people laugh at me.
Are you? Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be your friend. Yeah, I like it because TikTok, even though I'm on TikTok and I went viral, I have to be super careful because we can't. I mean, even you looking like that right now with your boobs, like right away they flag. They'll flag.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, I don't have a TikTok, so like Clapper's more. They don't really mess with you. I mean, like I've never actually gotten in trouble from posting anything. I just post a lot of my dance videos and things on there.
The only
And
thing I got in trouble from on the clapper, and it wasn't in trouble, they just gave me a warning, was I had someone that was giving me like a lap dance, and I guess it was too long of an up close twerk. That's what they called it. More than 10 seconds, and they called it too long. And I was laughing because I'm like, it got like 1,000 views. It was up for a week. So someone had to come in and report that because it was up for the longest time. Longest time. And I'm like, it
how
was.
did that find somebody? I would be impressed. You know how hard it is to do that?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? She was working for a long time.
You know, yeah, no, that's impressive. See, they don't even know how much athletes we are. It
No.
should hurt.
Oh, believe me, I think she was hurting the next day, but it's funny because she had my walker because I walk with my walker, and I sat down and she got in between my walker and she was holding the walker to dance. And it was so funny because girls seem to love that damn walker to dance on. And then some girl commented, she goes, "Oh my God, she's handicapped, guys. She's on a walker." And I'm like, yeah, no, she's not, but okay. Look at that poor 20-year-old on that walker.
You know what? Now that you mentioned that, I bet you I could probably do some cool stuff on that. If I could get the brace right correctly, I could lift myself on it and I could do a handstand on that.
I'm a dead serious. I think I can't wait till we get to see each other because that's going to be so funny. People see walker, and
no, seriously, I think I actually can do that. For some reason, like over the years, I have like kept practicing. Like I practiced a little bit of Pilates with planking. So like helped me build my core.
Yes.
And so like to do stuff like that, I don't say that conceitedly. I could probably figure out a way to do a handstand on that just to be silly.
Oh, we're trying that. That's something that we're gonna do.
Yeah, no, I'll try it. If we can get the brace, I can lift myself and go straight up. Yeah.
We're doing that naked on OnlyFans, guys. That's gonna be some content right there because I'm always trying to figure out content.
Yeah, they'll love it.
I can't wait. When's the next time that you'll be down here in Florida? Because I know that you live out of the way and you're not in,
Yeah, so I'm not sure. There's a couple clubs that are interested in booking me. I'm not really sure exactly what their time frame is on when they're wanting to bring in features. I'm assuming that if I do start booking or anything like that, it's gonna be closer to wintertime.
Yeah, that's
because like I'm still getting my name out there and stuff like that again, and it does take time, and I got to get new promo done. I got to get a new photo shoot done and things like that so I can get new promo out there. But and then in the meantime, I'm also trying to go to Vegas. I would love to go to Vegas in August if that can work out. I would just like to kind of stop out there and
see what's up.
Say hi to everybody. It's my birthday, so I want to go. But if I don't make it, then I have plans to do Exotica, New Jersey, and the FDNC for sensational features at a Candy's Adult Playground in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh my God, I love Pennsylvania. I'm out there. I'm out there a lot, and I haven't hit the club scene yet. It's just because my best friend lives out there, and then my cousin moved out there, and they literally are like 10 minutes away from each other. So it's like a 2-in-1.
The baddest little pyro dancer lives out there. I can't remember. I was gonna try to compliment her some more, but yeah, her name is Pinky Pyro, and I'm excited because that's my girl. I love her. If anybody gets a chance to check her out, her name is Pinky Pyro. She does some badass fire shows.
I'm gonna see her. I want to see her.
Her on her Instagram and her pages and stuff like that. But I'm excited. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about her is because I'm excited is because she can cook like a motherfucker, and I'm hungry. So
you said pyro on her feet.
Because I actually cook for a living, so my real job. But I was like, when I come out there, I was like, I'm buying your cooking. She's like, okay.
Tell her only if she cooks naked, because that's more content for OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'll have her with the flames. Yeah.
With the flames. Sorry.
Kebabs.
Yes, to put them out. Well, it's funny that you said the fire. So I've seen the fire shows from the girls. Janine Jericho, we're close friends, and she's out here with her fire show. And it inspired me. When I was younger, I used to walk before I had my tumor when I was 10. And I did professional Tahitian dancing. Well, we did the poi balls. And I was like, I said, let me see if I can do poi balls again. So I picked them back up and I can do them again. And I actually can do them better than when I was younger. And then Jericho's like, let's light them on fire. So
Yeah. I was gonna say back in the day when I had a fire show, I actually had the fireball. I forget what they're called, but then that it wasn't called poi, it was called something else. But they were bowls, and someone made them for me, and then they soaked them.
Yep.
And then
Now,
yeah, I love those. They were so cool. You could trail them. You can make the flames trail on the stage and stuff and everything. Yeah, they were cool.
I'm really excited because now they have because we were older, so we had the old fashioned balls that did. Now they like they're a little bit like safer and better, and they light up and they extinguish. I mean, so I'm excited because I ordered some from this website that does a lot of the showgirls sticks and all the different things that light up, and these things that go on your nipples that light up and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, I'm seated, obviously, but I was like, I could do an opening show for somebody and do the poise and then move to the pod. And then that, it's like, why not add something?
You can do the poi, man. And like, I mean, every time I do poi, I smack myself in the head. So I'm afraid.
I know, right? Well, I've been practicing and I won't be able to wear a wig when I do that because some of these wigs are not real.
Like a little bit, I'll go back into rhythm and things like that. I don't do it for anything anymore. I remember how.
I think,
but yeah, the last 3 times I've tried, I've smacked myself in the head like, I'm like, I'm gonna set myself on fire.
I know, right? You're like, I will. Well, I've been practicing in the backyard with some makeshift ones that I have that I light that are when I light them, I literally light just the end, and my husband's back there with a fire extinguisher. So far, so good. Because I'm like this. My deck way back, but I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like literally by the pool. And he's like, please practice more. And I was like, okay, I promise.
He's gonna fall backwards in a pool.
Yeah, he's like, just go. And I was like, no wig, nothing. I have a hairnet, like everything. Like I'm trying super hard. But so far I've been doing pretty good. And I haven't smacked myself in the head yet. But that's knock on wood, because when the fire is on, I think I'm just more like cautious when it's going.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to be. I mean, like, you can never know. Like, you never know. I mean, like one misstep, and you can set yourself on fire.
When you put them together and you're going over your head, sometimes they get tangled.
Yeah.
And that's when it'll fly and hit you. So I'm trying not to set myself on fire, because that'll be the last show.
Yeah, that would be.
Now, I want to jump all the way back to when you were like 18 years old. Did you know that you were going to be who you are today? Did you know you were going to go so big?
No. I didn't know. Actually, how I was, I guess you could say, quote unquote, like discovered. I was discovered by a big bus feature who I was working at this club, and she came in, and her and her husband had came in, and they were sitting at a table, and she came up to my stage and she put a 20 on the stage, and she's like, you need to come talk to me after you're done. I'm like, okay.
Did you have the big boobs yet? The big boobs?
I was looking at the 20. I was like, sweet. All right.
Did you have the big boobs at the time?
No, not at that point. Okay. No. It was just like, so when I went down and talked to her, she said, hey, you ever thought about being a feature? And I was like, what's a feature? And she was like, well, you get paid to go into clubs and perform like you're doing instead of paying to be there. And I was like, and she's like, do you ever think about doing it? She's like, you can dance. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I've never thought about it until now, but but I ended up going and meeting my first agent, and she had me audition on the stage, and then she was like, you got to figure out what your persona and character is going to be, and kind of took off from there, because I ended up going back home after that, and that's when I was hanging out with friends and stuff, and I was like, if I'm going to do this, what am I going to be?
Yeah, who am I going to be? When did you decide that you were going to up your bust size?
Oh, like pretty much instantly, because I mean, I would have. Yeah, pretty much, because I would have had to have, because at that point, like I had 2 kids and stuff like that, and there was no way that I was like on the road, I was like, because they were big, but they weren't still like, so I right away, I was like, if I'm going to do this, I could have to get new, and everything, but I didn't want to go too crazy, because I am real little, but I do like the hourglass figure look.
Yeah.
you know.
And you have that. You really do. You have, I
I
love
work
your
really
picture.
hard. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
I
your
work really
picture.
hard to keep. So, I mean, I'm real tiny. Like
Yeah,
you
you're
wouldn't like my measurements, my height, my everything messes people up all the time. They do not understand how little I am.
they're like,
So,
what? Are you a pole? Are you a lamppost?
yeah.
Yes, because you're bigger on top, obviously, but your shoulders are small, your neck is small, everything's small. It's just your bust line, and then your waist goes really even where your ribs are. I can see in your pictures, but it looks
Yeah.
phenomenal. It looks good. I mean, if you were all one size, I don't think it would look as good.
No, I just and the way that I shoot, I look like a full figured miniature woman or something. I don't know.
What's your nationality? Because you look like you're mixed with something.
I am I'm a Heinz 57 Indian. So I'm French Canadian Indian, American Indian, Mexican Indian, and another type of Indian. But I'm about 75% Native American and 25% Scandinavian.
That's why I can tell because I'm like, I can't pinpoint it, but you have a very exotic look to you. And
Yeah.
I cannot pinpoint where it's at. But now that you say it, now I can see it. But very, very, did you ever do one of the Indian Pocahontas type shoots?
No.
Not yet. Not yet. That sounds like a shoot.
No, so out of respect, I am registered with a tribe, and that's just something that I would never do out of respect.
Well,
Like,
I don't mean naked.
uh,
I didn't mean naked, but maybe a
yeah,
picture or two.
no,
No. Oh, okay.
it's just different. Like that's different. That's and that actually is really really
Close
deep
to heart.
and spiritual to me, but
Yeah.
is my culture and everything. So, like, I would never ever comfortably be able to either come up with a costume or put it on
No.
or perform in it or
No,
even
no,
take.
no.
I would feel like an idiot,
No,
like
no, not perform, not perform, definitely not perform. But
yeah,
I was just thinking like something for your house, a picture of you, for yourself. Not as
I've got yeah, not as that though.
well, I'm gonna
I,
come look at all your pictures at your house, all your personal private photos. let me
yeah,
take me on a tour. I'm Blackfoot Indian, so we have a lot of beautiful pictures where you can see when my hair is wet, and you can just see my cheekbones, and you can just see it like dead ass. Some people are looking, they're like, "Are you Indian?" I'm like, "Yes, Indian, Nigerian, and Italian." My mom's from Italy.
wow, yeah.
The mix that people don't ever see until like when my hair's wet, or yeah. And obviously I got the long black hair, but I wear the wigs just because everybody wants to see something different sometimes. Now tell me, give me your Instagram. Do you have your Instagram handle and I know it's
Instagram is www.instagram.com/lolly. What's the underscore?
yep,
Yep,
underscore
that's
TOPPS.
LOLLY_TOPPS, all small letters.
Yes,
And
also
then
so,
Twitter is twitter.com/lollytops. Trying to think, everything is going to be lollytops, except for
the clapper, right? That's
yeah,
Top Lolly.
lolly. And then I have OnlyFans/lollytops, and I will be opening up Loyal Fans/lollytops soon-ish when I get approved.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think. I have interviews. I have interviews with Robin Slim that are up. I have interviews with Just Talking that are up that you can look up justtalking.com. You can also buy merch that I have with justtalking.com right now by typing in justtalking.com.
Yes.
You can find me on all kinds of things. I've been in probably close to 50 men's magazines for big bust men's magazines. Gent, Score, Club, D Cup, and I'm missing a ton of them.
Now, when you do your magazines, are there any that you're X-rated? Are they X-rated, or they're all just
Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, I was. Yeah, when I was younger, yeah, I was wild.
there was no angel there? Have you ever done any film in the adult industry?
I only shot one, and it's the only one that's out there. And other than that, I just never had the time to actually. I just did so well with the magazines and with the featuring. I just, I never really needed to go beyond that. So
I know.
Now I have a choice of like if I want to or if I don't want to, and it's like, I can throw it on OnlyFans and make some money, or I can just,
Yeah, I don't sell it independently. I just got offered that through a friend. She does independent films, and she's like, "Oh, would you like to be in porn with me?" And I was like, "I've never been asked that before." I was like, "I don't know." Let me think about it. I was like, "I don't eat box, so I don't know." That's a requirement. I don't know, because I was like, you're a female and you're asking me, and I don't know. I always think of porn with just a guy, like I'm old.
Really?
Yeah, I'm old school. So I never I don't know, it just never clicked. I watched the female on female, but it just never went in my head where I was like, oh, I could do porn and just do female porn. I was like, it never ever clicked in my head until she asked me. And it was just a couple weeks ago. And I was like, really? And I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it.
How much?
Yeah, what's the price? I have a good price. I'm like, anything for 5,000. I'm pretty good. I have a 5,000 minimum. I like that. Now, if somebody wants to book you, how can they get in touch with you?
So they can either book through, I have one of 4 agents. One is going to be Continental Theatrical Agency. The other is going to be A-List. Then there is Centerfold and Sensational Features. You can self-book me by sending me an email at lolly@lollytops.com. And other than that, I work with Just Talking a lot as well. And then I also work with a company called Signatures After Dark. And I'm pretty sure I probably got about 4 or 5 more companies that I could list off, but like you guys will be able to find everything. You can also go to my website, www.lollytops.com.
I will list everything below when I post our episode, and everything will be on there, and I'll do YouTube and everything you can possibly think of. And I take our video and I put it on YouTube, and then I take clips and I put them up and little feeders. And right now I'm pretty archived, so we won't post for a little minute, but I like to push us to the top because I like my favorites. Give it one of my favorites.
I'm with that because then I can actually, by the time this will come out, maybe I'll have more of a confirmation from. Because I got my confirmation from Exotica that I will be out there. We're trying to figure out right now what my schedule will be, and because when I went to Chicago, they were excited to have me, and then they were more excited when I contacted them to see if I could perform in New Jersey. They were more than excited. They were like, we would love to have you back. And I was like, yay, yeah. So I was like, so we're in talks right now about when I'll be performing out there and, getting all that set up. So.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait. I will make sure I run into you sometime this year. Where regardless where you go, I will find you.
Yes, ma'am.
I will find you. I follow you all the time. I've followed you for the last couple of years, and I love all my showgirls. I feel like an honorary showgirl sometimes, and I can't wait. When you come down here, we're gonna do a pod in person, and I'm jumping in at whatever club you're at.
Yes, I'm so excited. I do have some clubs down there that are wanting to book. I just don't have any. Like I said, I don't have any idea what's going on with the schedule or anything right now because
we will find it. We will make time. And now you have my number, so you can text me and I will get it out there and do commercials, and I will push for you on anything that you need me to. I got you 110%.
That's what I need. And I just need to keep going with this,
Absolutely. I think you're great. I think you're doing great. I think, what's your sign? Are you a Capricorn?
No, I'm a Leo.
Oh, you're a Leo. Oh my God. I just knew you were a Capricorn.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn, but Capricorns
are usually like goofy and silly, and they're quirky, intelligent. I like them.
That's
We're just conceited assholes for no reason. It's like no reason. We're just like, yeah, we're good at it. Like we're pretty and we're good at it.
like I'm good at it.
Well, it has to be. We are just so full of shit. But the whole thing is like we're good at the appearance.
You are. Let me tell you that appearance. I love that. I want that hat. Damn it. I love your hat. I'm gonna go on justtalk.com and go check out your merchandise. I also have lip gloss and stuff coming out, so I'd like to name one after you. And get you your own color. Send them to you, and you do what you want with them. That way, we can network together.
I would love that. Yes, and I would love that. I can put that. Yes, I will put that on my website. Absolutely.
Let's do that. I have that. I'll show you the colors. You pick one, and then we'll get it going.
Awesome. Awesome. That's pretty. Thank you.
Yes, of course. I can't wait. I'm going to put your boobs on there. Well, this is Tatiana and Lolly Talks at Tokyo-ish. And I had the greatest time talking to you. And I can't wait. You're always welcome on my show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This was so nice. Thank you. We finally got to talk. I love that.
Finally.
Finally.
All right, I stopped that. Now I'm just gonna do. I want you to do a drop where you just say, this is Lolly Tops and whatever else you want to say, and then you just say that you're listening to Tokyo-ish. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna open you. Okay, tell me, are you ready?
I'm ready. Hi guys, this is Lolly Tops, and you are listening to Tokyo-ish, and I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, let's start it over. Yep, Tokyo-ish.
Yeah.
Yo-ish. Tokyo-ish. Y-O.